Hi everyone and welcome back to this channel. My name is Varsha and today I have finally brought you the lilac for night. If this is too much for you, I even have a daytime lilac look which I'm gonna link up here. That look is a little less intense than this one. The most I can ask you guys to do is give me a like and a subscribe if you like these kind of looks, and we are gonna start with the first step, which is skincare. And for today's moisturizer I've used the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base with a drop of this Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate. This is an excellent priming moisturizer, and now I'm going to skip straight to eyes. For looks like this, I like to cancel out all the darkness that I have on my eyelids, and I'm going to use this Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. So a slightly lighter concealer helps to pop the shade even more. But if you have any kind of darkness or pigmentation in your eyelids, it's always better to first go in with color correction. Now to set all this concealer, I'm going to go with a mix of these two shades with a slightly denser brush, and I'm going to set the entire eyelid. If you watch the daytime lilac, you know I used this shade all over, and even for this video we're going to start off with this as the base. This is the A29 brush from the L'Oreal X Morphe collection, and I'll start laying that color all over my lid. So you want to start bringing the shade above the crease once you've placed it all on the lid, and you want to work it at least up to like the brow bone or a little below. Now using a clean brush, we just go over the edges here because you want to just blend out the color. Now to bring some depth into the look, I'm going to go in with this shade that is C5, and what you want is a medium fluffy brush like this. And since my eyes are like slightly hooded, I'm going to place this right above the crease. Then I can look down and I can start working this color into the crease. Just like that. Once you come here, you want to just pick it up a bit. And I'm also going to add this in the outer V. So we're going for sort of like this shape, and I'm really extending the eye out. Remember to keep that clean brush handy because you always want to just polish up the edges of like the new color that you're adding. Placing the color on this eye again. I have to achieve that similar shape. So this is how I did the lids. You can see how like the darker purple is on the crease mainly, and the lighter lilac is just like on the lid. I did go ahead and color correct under my eyes and around my mouth with these two products. I really love the combination of these because I just feel like it reaches like the correct shade of orange, as in like the orange corrector. And this is what like really works for me. Next up is foundation, and this is the NARS Sheer Glow foundation, and I'm using the shade Syracuse. So we're just gonna start dotting this all over the face, and using a brush I'll just lightly start working this in. So I'm just spreading a thin layer of the foundation. Don't forget to go on top of your lip like this. This is a space many people miss, and I've done the same. This foundation is so nice for dry skin, and I still have the tan from summers, so this is like honestly the perfect shade for me. Remember to bring this down the neck. For concealing and highlighting, I'm going to go in with these two shades from the Born This Way concealers. For some light sculpting, I'm going to take this Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Stick, and this is in the shade medium. I'm just going to take this fluffy brush like this and work this into the bristles and just start to sculpt the face. And we use some on the side of the temples here too, just like above the brow. That's the screen here that I'm looking at. Just chiseling out this jawline. Taking a slightly smaller brush, and I'll use this to contour my nose. Bringing in a little more shadows for, you know, the evening is very like a very nice way to enhance your bone structure. I'm taking that concealer once again, and I'll just sort of polish up that nose contour that I did. Now it's time to set under my eyes, and I'm going to use this Givenchy powder. This is like the finest powder and it just sets all the concealer in a jiffy. We're here to finish the eyes. I'm going to take the same C1, the light lilac shade, and I'm going to use this under both my lower lids. Now with the tinier brush, I'm going to take that darker purple and I want to use this right under my lash line. I'm not bringing this purple all the way in. I'm just bringing it about halfway or like even 1/3. Always like some extra pop, so we're going to use this Marc Jacobs, it's like a matte eye crayon. I'm just going to use this in the waterline because I feel like with this the whole look just like comes together. I'm going to finish my brows, my lashes, my liner, and I'll just be right back. I've already done a video on my brows which I'll link up here if you guys want to see how I make these really thin brows nice and thick and fluffy. Wow, look at all that change. Okay, for my lashes, I use the Huda Beauty ones in Monique. I love it. They're so light. I don't like when, you know, the lashes are so heavy and they feel like they're just gonna close your eyes. Ugh. Anyway, we are moving to bronzer next. I'm using this LILAC Stick Cream Bronzer and I'm just gonna apply this wherever I feel I need some slight warmth to the skin. I usually like on the sides here. I don't want to put anything on top because I feel like that just makes my forehead look super tiny and I don't like that. Blending with the same brush that I used for my contour, so well, I hope they just kind of marry each other. Now with Diwali on the horizon, I am so excited to bring two looks, like more of a Diwali daytime and something for the evening which is more like fancy. So stay tuned for that. Ooh, look at this spoof. For my blush, I'm going to be using this Merit Cheek blush and this is in the shade Cheeky. I'm just going to apply this straight onto my face here. I love the pink because this pink actually goes so well with the purple that we have. And this one blends out like a dream, pretty much like the Rare Beauty one. So I'm just using this all over. Really like to bring this up here. And I'll just pull this into my temples as well, as I always do. I'll put some on my nose here too and just blend that out quickly. For my highlight, I'm thinking this one from Rituel de Fille. This is in the shade Ghost Light. It's this amazing highlighter that has like a little bit of purpley, like a purpley sheen to it. So I'm just gonna apply that on my high points, mainly like this one here. I just like that purple hue to the highlighter, something different, right? I'm thinking a little highlighter in my inner corners here, so I'm gonna use this Laura Geller one. Finally for lips, I'm gonna go in with the Patrick Ta lip liner, Charlotte Tilbury lipstick on my lips. I'll just lightly blend out the edges a bit with this brush. Sorry, was I covering it? I'm very lightly going to use this Hourglass Whale setting spray. And lastly, just to take care of any unwanted shine, a little powder on any of those areas where you can see some pores. The center of my head quite a bit. And obviously here. Isn't this giving you a little bit of old Hollywood glam vibes? So this is the finished look, you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. See you guys next time and bye-bye.